Hi, welcome to another episode of the Weekly News Roundup. I'm Vida, and these are your headlines. Body of British woman Miss Amelia Bambrick was tragically found at sea after a week-long search. South China Sea dispute to take spotlight at ASEAN Summit. Hungary to have tackles kingdom's mounting garbage problem by sending experts. Chinese textile group to bolster garment sector. Asian Development Bank to disburse $90 million for rural development. Malaysian Silver Lake axis to empower local banking sector. As always, we begin with national. The body of British tourist Amelia Bambrick, who went missing after a beach party last week on Koh Rong Island, was found floating 80 kilometers offshore yesterday. Koh Rong City Governor Noor Bunthol yesterday said the body was found at about 4:30 p.m. near Cambodia's maritime border with Thailand. When asked if foul play was involved, Mr. Bunthol said her body fell after being exposed to the sea for more than a week and no conclusion could yet be met. Vice Admiral Tia Sukha, Deputy Commander of the Navy, said the body was initially identified based on tattoo after being discovered by Navy personnel taking part in the ongoing rescue efforts. Major General Chunaran, Chief of Provincial Police, said Miss Bambrick's body is now in the Provincial Referral Hospital to be examined. He did not speculate on what happened to her after she disappeared from the beach party on October 24, but earlier this week he said she may have drowned. Police have not yet released any information to conclude whether her death was caused an accident or if foul play was involved. The discovery of the body brings to a tragic and a separate search involving more than 100 members of the police, Navy and Miss Bambrick relatives. Miss Bambrick had reportedly befriended other travelers. The alarm was raised after she did not check out of her hostel following the party. Police later found her bag and phone in the area where she was last seen around 3:30 a.m. Harry Bambrick, Miss Bambrick's brother, confirmed in a Facebook post that he had identified her. Cambodia will uphold its neutrality on the issue of the South China Sea during the upcoming ASEAN Summit in Bangkok. In a draft statement obtained by Khmer Times, Thailand, which will chair the upcoming summit from Saturday to Monday, confirmed that the South China Sea dispute will be a priority. Vietnam, the Philippines, Malaysia, and Brunei have conflicting the territorial claims over the South China Sea with China. According to a Manila Times report, Philippine President Rodrigo Duterte is expected to push for the completion of the long-delayed Code of Conduct in the South China Sea when he attends the summit. Government spokesman Phai said Cambodia also wants to see the completion of the Code of Conduct, but the kingdom will not take sides. Mr. Sipan said, quote, "We are not taking any sides with any nation. We are urging for the strengthening of the principle of the Code of Conduct on the South China Sea. We want the South China Sea to be a place of cooperation, not war." A government official earlier this week reported Hungary is receptive to the idea of sending experts to help solve the kingdom's ongoing rubbish problem. Ian Sapolat, Prime Minister Hun Sen's personal assistant, said Mr. Hun Sen met Hungarian President János Ender at the Peace Palace on Monday and the topic of mounting rubbish in the capital was brought up. Mr. Polat said, quote, "Prime Minister Hun Sen requested the Hungarian government and its experts to study the issue and cooperate with us to solve the problem." Mr. Sapolat said Mr. Ender responded positively and the Hungarian government will send their experts to study the kingdom's mountain rubbish situation soon. On to our top business stories. A new association was launched on Saturday to boost the kingdom garment industry, one of the most important engines of economic growth in the country. China Textile Association in Cambodia will provide legal advice to investors and those considering to invest, as well as liaise with the government, public officials said at the event. Speaking at the CTAC's launch on Saturday, Minister of Industry and Handicrafts Cham Prasad said the association will be an important partner to the government in lifting the garment and textile industry. Mr. Prasad said, quote, "We hope that the association will help attract investment in garments and related industry. We are ready to help and facilitate your investment in Cambodia." CTAC services will particularly target Chinese investors. Cambodia has 663 factories. Of these, 520 manufacture garments, while 83 make footwear, the rest produce bags. The industry employs about 800,000 Cambodians according to the Ministry of Industry and Handicrafts. A report last year from the National Bank of Cambodia showed garments and footwear exports were valued at $10 billion. The majority of buyers are the European Union and the United States. The Asian Development Bank and the Ministry of Finance on Wednesday signed 2 agreements to disburse $89 million to improve rural area development. A signing ceremony was held in Phnom Penh between ADB Country Director Sania Durrani Jamal and Finance Minister Onpon Manirot. The agreements are meant to have financed the 3rd Rural Water Supply and Sanitation Services Sector Development Program and the Inclusive Financial Sector Development Program. The ADB in a press release said 400,000 people will benefit from the 3rd Rural Water Supply and Sanitation Service Sector Development Program. It said the program aims to construct and rehabilitate 2,500 rural water facilities in at least 400 villages across 10 provinces. It said the Inclusive Financial Sector Development Program will support the government's national strategy by developing an efficient and stable financial sector. Silver Lake Axis, a Malaysian-based banking technology company aimed at providing modern solutions to financial problems, is working to improve banking in Cambodia. It held a workshop titled Connecting to the World of Fintech at the Malaysian Embassy in Phnom Penh yesterday. The workshop seeks to help participants accelerate the growth and impact of their businesses through the use of cutting-edge fintech to gain a competitive edge in the marketplace. The workshop event was attended by Eldin Hussaini Muhammad Hashim, Ambassador of Malaysia, and Kuwati Deputy Director General of the National Bank of Cambodia. Several banks, and including CIMB Bank Cambodia and RHB Indochina Bank and other key players in the banking and financial technology sector, also participated in the workshop. Mr. Eldin Hussaini said, quote, "Cambodia is at an inflection point where it can reap the benefits gained from the inclusions of technology into the banking and finance sector." He noted that there is a vast opportunity and market for banks to bring on board new customers through robust and up-to-date banking methods. This is all for this week. Join us again for another episode of the Weekly News Roundup. If you find what we do informative, hit the like and share button. On behalf of the team, I'm Vida. Have a good weekend.